Hey Cavies, it's Barbie, and on this episode of Barbie and the Caveman, we're gonna make something delicious. We're going to make keto chili. Now, some people, they get a little weird when you're like, ooh, you're taking the beans out of the chili? Well, yeah, but I'm adding in some other stuff. So, we'll start with my onion. Now, this one has sprouted. So, I am taking a little paring knife, and I am just going down the bulb and just kind of de-layering it piece by piece until I get to the new little bulb that the onion's making, and I am going to push it down into some soil. Yeah, I know. Oh, the garden's already starting to come together, and it's only the end of January here. So, very excited. Welcome to 2019, and I would love to share this chili recipe for you. So I'm gonna continue peeling this onion down and chopping it up, and I'll be back to you to show you how to start. Now, I am using ground beef and breakfast sausage, so just be aware. All right, see you in a sec. Okay, so I got it. Yay, new little bulb. You can see, if you look really closely, you can see all the little tiny holes here. That are the new roots. Those are the new roots. So I'm gonna put it down in some water and it'll grow. And then I'll push it into some dirt and we'll have some more onions. All right, so I have chopped up a sweet onion and a large bell pepper. So they're in the pot. I'm gonna turn it on medium heat, put a little olive oil down on that, and start layering in my first layer of spices. So I'm gonna do sea salt, some mixed pepper medley, grease, but it's just so good. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Down in there. And a little smoked paprika. Okay, not a little, like maybe a tablespoon. So kind of a lot. But it really gives it a nice depth right there at the beginning. All right, so I'm gonna stir this up. I'm gonna start getting out the meats and getting them ready to go. And I'm gonna collect a can of crushed tomatoes, a little bit of tomato paste, and be back. I'm back, grand little egg here. And the onions and the peppers are cooking down nicely. Now, you're gonna love this. So I have a container of 1 pound of grass-fed beef. Again, this is the butcher box. Making chili. Oh, yummy. All right, and a pack of 1 pound of pork sausage. Let me read you the ingredients for this. You ready? Now, butcher box, remember, is the grass-fed, all organic, free-range meat that I get in the mail. All right, it is pork, water, salt, pepper, sage. I'm on board. All right, so I throw those both down in there, and I'm just going to chunk them apart. You can hear the room in the back. You can see Egg's tent in the back. It's mayhem at the cave. But here we go. So chunking it up. The room is gonna eat my toe any second. I can just feel it. So, all right. So I'm gonna chunk this up because it's gonna take a little bit and a little elbow grease. I'm going to take this pepper, all these beautiful seeds, put them in this little pots, and I'll be back with you in a second. So I have got the pork sausage and the meat starting to brown. I've got it all crunched up together, and I am going to take some pickled, I think this is crazy, but jalapenos, like a real nice heaping spoon. And then I'm gonna take some spoon of the juice. You know, to give it a little bit of flavor. It doesn't make it hot. So if you're going, oh my God, Barbie, not hot, then okay, breathe. It's not hot. It's a huge pot, and it really just gives it some flavor. So you can probably hear little Egg. He's doing his homework. We're working on some words. I'm multitasking. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Dinner, homework, we're here. Okay, next up, I have some diced tomatoes. And I have some diced tomatoes. The difference is this one is diced tomatoes with green chilies. Here's the problem. I went in the pantry and I don't really have any tomato paste. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to take a tablespoon of coconut flour, throw it down the pot, stir it around, really no carbs, And then of course it'll create kind of more of a consistency. So I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm really excited about it, and I will show you this. I'm back, and it doesn't take long. Here we go. The tomatoes are in. The coconut flour is starting to absorb. It's gonna take a little bit, but I'm gonna start hitting it with some spices. Ground ginger, because God's forbid you actually open one of those like packets and pour it in. Honey, no. All right, about a half teaspoon of celery salt. Because if you're like me, there's not many ways you're gonna eat celery just without some kind of cooking. This is some curry powder, about 1/4 of a teaspoon. It's kind of like a secret ingredient. Oregano, about 1/2 a teaspoon. And then, of course, you can either chop and add 3 cloves of garlic, or be lazy like me, because it's a weeknight, and use the powder. Okay, let's go with all the powder, which was about a tablespoon. All right, also, I'm gonna add more salt, more pepper for our layers of flavor. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your chili, shake, shake, shake. And more pepper medley. So we're gonna cover this and let it simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes while we prepare our toppings. Yay! Stir it all in. More homework. Here we go. All right, well, I gotta weigh in on some sentences and some ELA work, so I'll see you in a sec. Okay, Cavies, and we're done. Yes, we are, but homework is not done. So what I'm going to do is I am going to box some up for Paul, send it home with Gran, and he is going to enjoy the chili goodness of the keto. And then, of course, we'll spoon it out later. So I have been letting it simmer for about 10 minutes so that it, Let's do that again. No. All right, so I've got my tipper and my little bowl. Now, this is PBA free, this is microwave safe, this is dishwasher safe. Dude, I'm taking care of him, don't worry. So, give him a nice, I see you coming egg.
Dang it.
It's
a word.
Oh, so one of his words is seize. So he was going to seize me. Scary. Now, I have an avocado. It is a beautiful, perfect avocado, nice and firm. So what I did with the other half is, of course, I diced it. Now, this is a trick. And just turn it over and squeeze. Boom. Diced avocado right on the top. I know. Now, one of the things about Paul is he doesn't really like spicy stuff. So I'm not going to put extra jalapenos on top like I'll do with mine. But I will put on some of my 4 medley cheese, which he does really love. So grab some cheese down there in the middle. I don't really do sour cream, just a personal preference. But here we go. So I'm going to stir it in a touch, just so it can get all melty and cheesy and yummy. So here we go. So this is a little bowl of keto chili. Notice all the veggies, a whole onion, a whole green onion. It'll be a whole avocado and 2 cans of diced tomatoes. What's better than that, guys? I don't know. So, click on the lid. And here we go. All right. From my family to yours, from my cave to your home, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Barbie and the Caveman. Remember, guys, drop us a like and put on the notifications for that little belly thing. And subscribe. We'll be back with you soon. All right, have a great